I'm just showing you the reality. I'm really upset.
Don't eat my brownie! Oh, Mum! Oh. Dad, the camera's in there!
Oh, sorry.
Oh! Let me go somewhere else.
Where are you going? You're not going to bed yet? Mum's hungover. So before we get into this vlog, I just wanted to explain this camera is a little bit different to the other one I normally film on. So it might look more like an old school vlog because it's such a big, heavy camera. It's actually what I film with the Pixio on. But you will have noticed the other vlogging camera I used had like a ticking noise in the background. Oh, sorry, it's really heavy. So I had to stop using that one because it's 3 years old and it was pretty broken. And I have ordered a new camera, but they actually haven't been released yet. And the annoying thing with waiting for a release date is they keep pushing it back. So I was meant to have it this week, but they've now pushed it back to I might get it in like August. And I'm like, but I want to wait for it because it's a really cool camera. So for a while we'll be on this one. So it might be tricky to vlog because like I said, it's very big. So I can't place it on things, which is how I normally vlog. But anyway, at least there won't be an annoying ticking sound in the background. But yeah, let me explain what we're doing today. Okay, so today is a Sunday and I don't normally vlog. There's a hair on the camera. I don't normally vlog on a Sunday, but we're actually going to a show, which is so exciting because it's the first show I'll have gone to since February because of the pandemic that went on worldwide, and obviously all the shows are cancelled. So the one we're going to today is actually an unaffiliated because BD is still not up and running yet. So we can't do any like qualifiers or any affiliated stuff. But it really doesn't make a difference to me at the moment because what I'm doing today is actually the second time ever in my life that I will be riding the Grand Prix, which is so exciting because it's the top level you can do in dressage, and I've worked so hard to get here, and I did my first one in January this year, and then obviously we had this big break, so I'm just really excited to go and have another go at it, which would be cool. But yeah, it is unaffiliated, but like I said, it doesn't matter because it's still a show, there's still a judge, same test, so it's willful no different, I will no different, but I'm really excited to just go give it another go. What I have found out, because I rode him yesterday and I was kind of prepping for it, is that I'm so glad I'm doing the show because when you just train at home without having a show in mind, you can miss important bits out, and I actually hadn't really been focusing on the last centre line with doing like the piaffe at X because it's quite hard for the horses all their career. They get told to halt at X. And then in this test, they have to piaffe at X, which is obviously, you know, a lot more energy than halt. So the first time I did the Grand Prix, that was where Wilf and I had a really tricky time because he just didn't understand. So yeah, I practiced it yesterday and I was like, why did I not work on this more? But again, I think it's just good, isn't it? Because I've now realised that moving forwards from this, that I need to work on it. And also today in the warm-up, I'll be a little bit more aware of that. The other thing as well I want to say is today's show is outside. If you guys have followed Wilf and my journey, you'll know that outside is a big deal because he's very nervous outside. So I'm going to really put into play the stuff that I've been working on with the TRT method with Claire Gallimore, and see how that goes. But yeah, I'm kind of half nervous, half excited. Just really happy that I get to go out and compete again for sure. So yeah, let's go get him ready. Classics, we need these.
Why look that hopeless?
Well, yeah, and then we just point it at the horse. Click it again.
We have.
Does it say recording in the top corner?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh no, we've got to get used to a new camera. Also, the zoom's super sensitive when you record the test.
Yeah.
So you won't have to go for hell for leather on Zoom. I mean, do zoom, but don't zoom too much.
Well, hey there, sausage. Oh, he's so handsome. So handsome. Woo, work it, girlfriend, work it. Angles, angles, angles. Switch pose. No, he says no. You excited, my baby?
It feels so weird being in a lorry and trying to find my weights and stuff. I'm like, where is everything? How do I get ready for a show? I'm out of practice. I always tell you guys how I'm feeling, nerve-wise. And I don't feel too bad today. Maybe a little bit nervous. I tend to, if I'm going to get nervous on the way. And then I'm fine when I get on. So we'll see. Ooh, Lynx. Perspirant spray. Perspirant? That's not the right word, is it? Anyway, let's find the whites. Whew. I hope I fit in them after lockdown life, you know. You know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I mean, we all know, don't we? Because we've all been doing it. Right. T-shirt, joggers, socks are in the house, hairnet, bun thing, tie things. Do I wear a stock today? I need to get a new stock, really. This one's falling apart. Okay! Ready to go. Ready to what? Spurs. I need to put those on the lorry. Oh, I came to get changed and look who I found in Mum's room. Hello, Romanian. Are you beautiful? Oh, you all snuggled up in the pillows. Yes. So I'm going to get dressed now. Obviously, won't film that bit. That would be questionable, wouldn't it? So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now I am all ready. I am going to do just a little visualization exercise, which is what I do before tests. Sometimes I don't do this. I'm not going to just sit there and be like I do it every time. I should, but no, sorry, let me rephrase that. It would be good for my riding if I did do it every time, but I don't, and that's okay. Sorry, I had to rephrase that because I always used to use language should, shouldn't, and I'm trying to reframe that. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to do a visualization now, and I'm literally just going to sit on the bed. I know the place I'm going, so I'm going to visualize that arena and just go through my test. Think about how I want it to feel, especially for the zigzag, because like it's a Grand Prix, things come up quickly. I really need to just go through how I want the strides to feel and just count the numbers, because you have to go like, it's like 6 strides, 6 strides, 6 strides, and then at the beginning of it it's 3, and then at the end it's a different number, and then you've got your 2s, you've got your 1s, you've got how many steps you need to do in Piaffe, you've got the getting in and out of Piaffe, which is really difficult, you've got the walk to Passage, which is really, there's a lot. So I'm just going to go through in my mind how I want the horse to feel, how I want my body to feel in that moment. And I just try and, yeah, don't put too much pressure on it, just run through the test once. And then, yeah, that's it. So that's what I'm going to do. don't know either. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. We just drove past McDonald's with the windows down, and I used to like McDonald's, but it made me and Mum heave. I don't know why. It's like greasy old chips.
8:38, 3 miles.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, that is not very big off that bit.
That was rubbish. Rubbish directions. Oh, at least we've sorted it out. Sauce. Good boy. Good boy.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. Cup after cup, yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up. Even if what we're doing is bad, there's so many emotions. Sharing stories that we never had, yeah, none is real. I think we're searching for reasons not to be like them. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. Give me a reason to get out of bed. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind and leave it all behind. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow I let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow I keep repeating the same mistakes. I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow I will set things straight. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. Let all my troubles go away. Tomorrow it's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, it's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things.
Yeah, you little monkey.
Straight. Tomorrow, let all the worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow.
Shit, sorry. Good boy. Good boy.
I want to cry, and I know I shouldn't, and I know that it's my second Grand Prix. It's nothing to do with it's the fact it's my second Grand Prix. I'm actually really happy with that level of test. I'm just so over him being naughty when he's outside. I'm just showing you the reality. I'm really upset. I just really want to be able to do it, and I worked really hard for the in-hand stuff, and I thought I had it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, anyway, so I got my mark, and he got loads of 4s, so he got 60% because he got loads of 4s. Did the hard things. I just feel so frustrated. It's not even like I said, it's not to do with the Grand Prix. Like, that's fine if I made mistakes in that and I knew I could move forwards from that, I'd be fine, but this is like, this has been going on for years and years and years. So yeah, oh, someone's calling me, hold on. So yeah, what else happened? I mean, it's just annoying, isn't it? It's just annoying, annoying, annoying. So I've calmed down a bit since I last spoke to you. I just like showing the different emotions here, and just really thought about how I can improve from what I had done. And I think I haven't run through the Grand Prix altogether as a test since I did it in January. I seem to only run through it when I actually go in to do the test, and I think that's quite a big mistake from my on my behalf, I mean, just because I get worried about running through it at home, like overdoing it with him, but I need to run through it because it's important. And then also, yeah, I think that's the main thing really. It's everything comes up very quickly and we haven't got time to kind of readjust, and I think at home we get away with it, but at show we don't. So I haven't watched the test yet. Yeah. And I've texted Claire, who helps with the in-hand stuff, and I'm sure when she gets back to me we can make like a plan of how to settle him in the arena, because she's really supportive with that, so I know that she's there for me. And then Callum and stuff and Carl, they're all really supportive. And I know that it's just with one horse and he is tricky, and I know that. Yeah, tired now. My voice is going. Hey crew, so it's probably the biggest gap I've ever left in a vlog to actually do the end bit. But it's actually Saturday, so we're 6 days on from the show. And I wanted to do a little bit at the end to basically, because I learned so much in the week after a show that I don't think you guys often see that, so I wanted to leave a long period of time so you kind of get the full shebang of what goes on. And I think, yeah, this show, I don't know why, sorry about the mowing, hold on. This is the problem with outdoor filming, there's always noises. Let's move because it's going to annoy me as I try and explain. Hold on. Okay, so where was I? So yeah, I feel like, I don't know why this show was so poignant in making me make a change, but it was. And sometimes it's not how big the show is or how important it is, it's just how it makes you feel. And I think after that show, I felt like frustrated, but in a good way, if that makes sense. So not like, okay, right, when I'm crying and I'm a bit like, me, yeah, that's literally straight after the test. And I think it's important I show you that because although that period is very short now, I think around 15 minutes, it's still there. And I don't want you guys to think that it's abnormal to cry or get upset or feel like that after a test, but it is, yeah, it's just normal. But I also want to show you guys that I used to dwell in that for a very long time, and now it's like 15 minutes and then I move forward. And I'm not saying your target should be 15 minutes because everyone's is different, but what you want to think about is the moving on after feeling like that. So that is what I did. I spoke to Claire, like I said I was going to, on the phone, and she was so helpful, and I said to her how thankful I was, because a lot of trainers would just be like, oh, that's just the way he is, just keep going, he'll get better. And I said to her, the problem is, I can keep going, and I know if I keep going the way I'm going, he's not going to get better, because that's what I've been doing for years. Something needs to change. I need to keep trying different things. I need to keep adjusting and sort of, just changing how I'm doing things. And she's like, I totally agree. So she's like, what we can do is we can do like a mock test. So hire a place, you have a warm-up arena and a test arena, and I will we'll have a headset in, and I'll talk you in the warm-up, I'll warm you up, and then we'll go into the test, and I'll still talk you through the test. And if we need to add something in to kind of settle him, we'll add it in, so like an 8-meter circle just to get him around my inside leg. We'll do that. But she said we can't keep going into the test and making the same mistake, because it's just like making that pattern stronger, and I totally agreed. So we need to find a way to kind of settle him in there. And she was really encouraging about it. She said it's not that terrible. Like, she watched the test at the Nationals, that was just before I started working with her. She said there he was completely inconsolable, you couldn't do anything with him. Whereas this one, it's just little things that are kind of stopping you guys doing as well as you can. So that was really nice, and she just said, like, I really feel we can definitely get this, and she's done it with horses before, and I felt really happy with that. And then when I also came home, I just really realised a big thing that I do with horses, and something that I really struggle with, is that I struggle to know how like black and white to be with them, but also being like, you know, a little bit forgiving if it's just a mistake that they make in the learning process. And I've really wrestled with this one for a long time, because I'm a very sympathetic rider. But the problem I get with that is that I don't sometimes expect enough from the horses, and also don't tell them black and white. So I'll be like, no, I don't, like, that's not how we want to do it, this is how we want to do it. So basically what she said is you need to tell them when they're doing the wrong thing, and you need to really reward them when they're doing the right thing, and be a little bit more like black and white with it. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I actually started doing that this week with all the horses, and the first day it was like, all the horses were like, what? Sorry? We're not allowed to come in that corner and like drift a little bit? Like, we actually have to properly ride it? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh. So it was a little bit like all over the place, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like it's all falling apart. But I was like, no, I'm going to persist. Anyway, the end of this week, all the horses have been incredible. I mean, all of them, not just one. I pick them up, do a little bit, drop the reins, pat them, and we have loads more walk breaks now. I don't feel like so frustrated. I feel like we get to the point quicker. Yeah, I mean, this is a hard one to explain. It very much depends on the age of the horse. And I think this is where it's difficult, isn't it? Each horse is different, but I just know my horses are much happier doing it like this. And then the other thing, the last thing that I really noticed was a big issue in my test was corners. And again, that's the control thing, that I'm not getting enough, like expecting them to go into the corner every time. So in my test, I felt like I really skirted around them. And then especially when you watch me coming onto the centre line, I really feel like his quarters come in, he falls in, and I can't set him up. And you get away with it. Even at PSG and into one, you get away with it, but not in a Grand Prix. Like, you can't not set them up. And a little bit what's happened is I haven't set him up in tests because I've been worried he's going to blow up and get tense and tight, and I'm going to kind of ruin the test. That I've let him do what he wants to do a little bit, but then he gets nervous because his body's not in the right position to then perform that movement. So what I've been working on with all the horses again is corners, and I've put poles in the corners so that I have to ride through them. And I think I've realised how foreign this is, because it feels really strange to ride the corner. I'm like, okay, you know, I ride 6 horses a day, it shouldn't feel weird riding a corner. And it kind of showed me that that is something I haven't been doing. And I've really noticed, sorry if I'm rambling, but this is a lot to get out. I really noticed as I come around the corner, and you know you've got your first marker, that I am literally at the marker when I finish the corner, or sometimes a little bit past it. Like, how am I then meant to do a move from that marker? Because I'm like just got to it and then I've got to turn. Whereas if I use the corner, I kind of come to the marker with the horse feeling good, and then I can set it up. So that is basically what I'm going to be doing. It's really working on that, making sure I'm in black and white with horses. A little bit like you have to be with kids. You know, you can't let kids get away with everything, walk all over you, do what they want, because it's not good for them long term. And I really agree that that's the same with horses. Again, people are gonna disagree, aren't they? But that's kind of how I feel my horses are most happiest, when I give them boundaries and when I give them rules. And it's something that I'm having to change. Like I said, I'm an extremely sympathetic rider by nature, which I think is a great thing, but I also have to be careful that I don't let the horses walk all over me. And then not in a nasty way, but you know what I mean, where they end up kind of doing what they want, and then they get nervous because they want a leader. So horses are pack animals, they follow the leader. That's what I need to be as a rider, the leader. I need to be in charge. They need to have confidence in me. They need to be able to rely on me to give them direction. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to stop rambling now. But I really think this sort of thing is useful for people to hear, the process that you go through in your mind to then move to the next level of riding. And this is really what I talk about after a test, when you start to unpick why you think something's gone like this. I speak about it in Lift the Mist. And I'm also about to write a e-course on competing, because I've learned so much with it. But yeah, that's basically it. And to finish this vlog, guys, which is a bit different, I'm going to put my favourite TikTok on the end of this, which I made yesterday, which is currently doing very well on social media and making people laugh. So we'll finish with that. But if you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that. And yeah, if you really, really enjoyed it, also I'd love it if you just shared it on your Instagram stories. Let me know what you think and all that jazz. I'm going to do a little thing now. That's what you meant to screenshot. But anyway, yeah, but that's it. So let's watch this TikTok, and I will see you for the next vlog.